on Stand to Reason, back with you, that is, and my guest Alan Shlemon from Stand to Reason, just how many days in from Beirut now?
There is some possibility of a hope of perhaps saving both of these people.
Yeah, of course. The alternative, if the possibility isn't actual, then the alternative is this hard equation that you just described a few moments ago. If the baby is not aborted, we'll kill both of you.
Yeah.
So let's just say that's the circumstance that obtains. From your perspective, what are the moral considerations there?
Yeah, so the other thing, then what I brought up was, as a third point, was the parallel to a case where even in the United States we face, and that is a woman's life is in jeopardy as a result of an ectopic pregnancy, for example. And this is a case where the developing child is growing inside the fallopian tube instead of, say, the endometrial lining of the uterus. And in this case, the child cannot survive growing in the fallopian tube. That's just not the place where they're designed to grow. And as a result, if you continue to allow the pregnancy to occur, this child will rupture the fallopian tube, cause a hemorrhage and infection, and very likely kill the mother. So then we face a moral dilemma. What do we do? Do we allow both mother and child die, or do we try to save the life of one, the mother? And so in this case, we say, given this moral dilemma, what is the greatest good? And the greatest good would be that one should live, the mother, rather than two should die, both mother and child.
Right.
And so in this case, what we would try to do is say, well, in this instance, we are treating both the mother and child still as valuable human beings, but since the child's life cannot be saved no matter what, it's better that we then try to save the life of one rather than let both mother and child die.
Folks, that was Koukl and Alan Shlemon from STR Radio. And of course, this is Brett Strong. And there you have those two guys, pro-lifers, saying, well, there's two ways we would allow for an abortion. If the embryo is stuck inside the fallopian tube, tubular pregnancy, or if the woman's life is in danger, per se, if in her surroundings, the people around her say, hey, if you have that baby, we're going to kill you both. We're going to kill you, the mom, and the child. So Koukl and Alan Shlemon, both who are pro-life, openly admit, they do accept abortion in two cases. They do accept abortions. Tubular pregnancies, or if the woman's life is in imminent danger as far as people in her neighborhood will kill her if she has the baby. So Koukl and Alan Shlemon are both on record saying, yeah, we allow abortion for two reasons. Yeah, pro-life, but yet they allow for abortion for two reasons. See, they have their reasons to have abortions: tubular pregnancy, and the woman's life's in danger by the neighborhood. But at the same time, Koukl and Alan Shlemon shoots down any other woman's reasons for having an abortion. So they want their cake and eat it too. Koukl and Alan Shlemon want their cake. We allow for abortion for two reasons: tubular pregnancy, and if the neighborhood is going to kill her if she has the baby. That's Koukl and Alan Shlemon's reasons for abortions. But at the same time, refuse to allow women to have abortions for any other reasons. Whether it's for her mental health, her career, whether it's to save her marriage, whatever, millions of reasons. Koukl and Alan Shlemon's like, no. There's only two reasons why a woman should have an abortion, and it's their two reasons. Any other reasons don't count. You see the hypocrisy? That these guys, Alan Shlemon and Koukl, have their reasons for an abortion, and that's legit. But then when women have abortions for their reasons, that's not legit. That's immoral. So these guys say, well, it's moral to have an abortion for tubular pregnancy, or if the neighborhood people are going to kill her if she has the baby. That's moral. But it's immoral for women to have abortions for any other reasons. That's what they're saying. You see the hypocrisy? Who is Koukl and Alan Shlemon but mere men? Giving their own opinions, their own reasons, their own personal convictions. That's fine. But just like they got their reasons, opinions, personal convictions why women should have an abortion, women have their reasons, their opinions, their personal convictions why they should have an abortion. See, we're dealing with reasons here. We're dealing with personal convictions here. But for some reason, Koukl Alan and Alan Shlemon think that their reasons, their personal convictions, trumps everybody else. I mean, these are just mere men. They don't hold any powerful position. They're not president of the United States. They're not a head of some religion. They're just regular men on radio, trumpeting their own personal convictions. And they have a right to have their own personal convictions and opinions. That's their right. But what gives them the right to trump all other rights that women have for their own reasons to have an abortion? That's just pure hypocrisy right there. To trumpet their mere opinions, personal convictions as the be-all, end-all. And any other woman who has an abortion for any other reason, whether it's for a marriage, whether it's for her own sanity, whether it's for a career, whether it's for whatever, it's wrong. So they're just completely disregarding every woman's opinion to have a personal conviction to have an abortion. These guys it doesn't count. You're wrong. You're immoral. You're unjust. These are just mere men on the radio. Folks, I don't believe in slavery. Period. Straight across the board, there's no if and buts about it. No one should enslave another human being. Like the white Christians enslaved black Africans on American soil for 300 years. That is absolutely categorically wrong. Period. No human being should enslave another human being. Period. There's no exceptions like, well, there are two reasons why, there's two reasons why white Christians could enslave black Africans. These are the two reasons. Blah, 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 or this reasons white Christians should be allowed to enslave black Africans. Outside of that, there should be no enslavement. No. I'm 100% against slavery. No human being should enslave another human being. Period. Period. See, there's no hypocrisy in that statement. But there is a hypocrisy to sit there and go, well, there's two reasons why people should have abortions. Tubular pregnancy or their neighborhood's gonna kill her. And any other reason is wrong. Okay, so you have your reasons for abortion, Koukl and Alan Shlemon, that's cool. But other women who have their own personal reasons, millions of reasons, that's uncool. So you can have it your way. You can have your cake, Koukl and Alan Shlemon. You can have your cake and eat it too, but anyone else can't have their cake and eat it too. Like I said, folks, this is hypocrisy. This is a double standard. And I'm just here to show the world that these guys, when it comes to things like this, it's pure hypocrisy. How could it not be? They're trumpeting their reasons for abortion as being just, moral, and valid. And any other woman's reason for abortion, they would say it's immoral, unjust, invalid. Come on. It's pure hypocrisy. If you're going to allow for abortion, Koukl and Alan Shlemon, then why do you debate and hate on women who have abortions for their reasons? It's just hypocrisy. It's just double standards. And this is bred strong to show the world. And by the way, Koukl, you said, hey, and Alan Shlemon, well, the woman doesn't really have a choice when her life is in danger, whether it's tubular pregnancy or the neighborhood is going to kill her. So it's not really fair to say she has a choice because she doesn't really have a choice because, blah, 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 blah. No, she does have a choice. When a woman has a tubular pregnancy, it's her choice to get the abortion, period. I've said it in my debates with Trent Horn and many others. When a woman has a tubular pregnancy, it's not only her choice, she pays for it. She chooses the doctor. The time of the abortion in the hospital is set. The nurses are paid. The doctor, the pastor, the preacher, whomever is there, most likely. The husband is likely informed. The grandparents, everyone is. Everyone is on it usually. But make no mistake about it, when a woman has a tubular pregnancy, it is her choice to end it, period. She has a choice. So Koukl, Alan Shlemon, you're wrong again. To sit there and go, well, she doesn't really. Yes, she has a choice. Matter of fact, if someone's a choice, she chooses the doctor, the time, the place, and pays the money. That is her choice. This is Brett Strong, signing off.